And welcome to Good Game Empire. In this tutorial we're going to show you how to create a new alliance. We already know how to join an alliance, but let's create a new alliance. So click on that, give yourself an alliance name, and Judgment Day. You can give a description on your alliance about what it is, what it does, and that can be and you'll see that the founding costs will be what is shown here. So you'll need to have 100 wood, 50 stone, 50 coins and 375 rubies. Once you have that, you can effectively pay it back. So now we've created an alliance, you'll notice that the second thing we have now is there is an alliance chat. So we can now click on the alliance and see that we are in the chat. We also have a notice board in which we can post new threads, and if we go across to the members list, we'll see which members are now in the alliance, what's being contributed by those members, and we have a total of 15 members that can be subscribed under this alliance. This is the basic one. You will then have the alliance funds. This will say where you can increase the number of members, and when you click on that it will tell you what you will need to increase the number of members in the alliance by just 2. So you need to have 4,000 rubies, 9,000 coin, 11,000 stone and 14,000 wood. So from 1 to 15 it's fairly cheap, but from 15 to 17 it will cost you this additional amount, and it increases exponentially pretty much every time. Support travel speed, market barrow speed, you can click on those and you'll see what the cost of those will be. And then finally we can scroll down and see some of the other options that we have available. Now when it comes to diplomacy, we can see what the alliances are that we are at war with, and there's also down the bottom here an automatic declaration of war. So any time an enemy attacks your alliance, it will automatically trigger a war status. We can have a look at the level. This is currently what our alliance level is, and we don't have any capitals or anything like that. Total Royal Tower bonus or cargo points, etc. from Storm Island, all of these can be achieved. Our alliance smithy, that will allow us to forge equipment, and we can increase that level as well. At the moment we'll get just ordinary pieces of armour, and it'll only cost a player 23 coins. As you increase that level, this cost will increase, but you will also improve the chances of armour being better than standard. Alliance management, and the members list, and this essentially is where we can choose who's the leader, what they can do, what their powers of operation will be. And that's pretty much all there is to having your own alliance. As new players come in, you can assign them different levels and ranks as to whether or not they want to be able to invite or not invite new members. You can also designate whether or not your alliance is open. So We can search for new members by clicking on the search button, and you'll see that indicate this alliance is looking for new members. I'm going to untick this for the moment because we don't want any new members. Open the alliance. Players will be able to join immediately and without needing to apply. Well, in this particular instance, we don't want any more players. We don't want them to apply, so we will click the No button. So anybody who wants to join this alliance can only join it by us sending them an invite. So it's a closed alliance, and it's not being advertised that we want players. And this just helps prevent some of the riffraff that can eventually tie up your alliance numbers and join your alliance. We don't necessarily want that. And searching for suitable players, well, pretty much right at the moment. What level are we looking for? Well, we'll select OK, and that's pretty much it. The diplomacy, who we're going to be at war with, management of the alliance players, and you can change the alliance name once it's been registered. You can change the alliance description. You can do mass messages from this portion or this window screen, and you can leave the alliance. You can leave your own alliance. So all of those options are available. Chat and notice board. This is most probably where you'll notice it most, is in the alliance notice board. If we were to create a new thread, and we just do test, and you'll see on the right side it says select which ranks can view the thread. And this is important because if you want to create a thread that is only for your generals, then you would put a tick on the generals. Only the generals would then see that particular message amongst the generals' ranks. If you want your messages to be seen by sergeants, then you would select the sergeant's rank. And if you wanted it to be visible to all members, you would select the member's rank. And that will allow that message to be seen by anybody who logs into your alliance as part of us being a new member. So there's not much more to that. We see what the facilities are and what can be done from each player, and there's not much more to it other than that. We've got an alliance, we've seen what it is like in the overview. So the alliance has a new leader, member has joined the alliance. We can write an announcement message so that when people log on they can see a daily announcement. And pretty much that's it. There's nothing else that you need to do when creating your alliance. Diplomacy. Any of those buttons will bring up the assistance, relations of war, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little quick training session on how to establish your alliance.